How's it going, English 219? Happy Friday. I just wanted to make this video to get us up to speed on what we've done in the course so far and what we're going to do in the upcoming week. So far I've really wanted you to think about a few things. I wanted you to think about your experience as a reader. One of my fundamental beliefs is that we need to be anticipating the needs and expectations and practices of our reader if we're really going to satisfy their needs in any type of communication that we're doing. And that's exactly why I had you reflect on your reading process. It's also part of a business writing class to have you write letters, and you've done that, and many of you have already submitted those, and those look really sharp and really good, and I'm really happy with the way those have turned out. But frankly, those are two really easy letters to write. It's easy to complain, and it's easy to give people good news. So going forward next week, we have a couple of things that we're really going to work on. The first thing that we're going to work on is delivering bad news, and that's going to require us to take what's called the indirect approach. Now, the indirect approach means that we're basically going to hug, kick, and then hug our reader. Now, I know that sounds violent, but your book refers to it as the indirect approach, right? We're not going to lead with bad news. We're going to usually include some type of buffer. We're going to sandwich the bad news in the middle, and then we're going to leave our reader on a positive note. So that's one of the things I'm going to look for you to do in your bad newsletter. Now, there are a series of scenarios posted on Blackboard that explain what those letters will look like. There are 3 different scenarios that you can effectively write your bad news letter about. The other thing that we're going to do, there's two other things we're really going to try to accomplish in week number 2 of the course. One is we really need to start thinking about revision, right? It's my belief that the best writers are really just the best revisers. They're people who place a lot of their time and energy into the practice of revision. Now, if you look at the word revise, or revision rather, it literally means to re-see, right? And that's really the orientation to revision that I want you to take. It's not just about getting in there with a scalpel and making really small changes. In some cases, it's about looking at the totality of the document and really re-seeing what it does and how it does it. So there's a few readings on the Blackboard site about the difference between editing and revision, and also about revision plans, which are a way of systematizing the revisions that we do. The final thing that you'll be doing for me this coming week, in week number 2, is starting to write a sales letter. And that's really where we start to hone our persuasive chops, and where we really get to start to have a little bit of creativity in terms of what our deliverable looks like. With a formal letter, there's a pretty standard set of expectations for what that's going to look like. But with a sales letter, we have a little bit more leeway in terms of what we do and how we do it. So I've posted a link to a really helpful article from entrepreneur.com that discusses some of the things that you'll want to do in creating a really successful sales letter. And that's going to lead us into a package assignment where you not only write a sales letter as though you're writing on behalf of your program at KVCC, but you're also creating a fact sheet. And we'll talk in week 3 really about what a fact sheet is. And that's a significant and helpful assignment in the semester. So please, if you need anything from me, shoot me an email, give me a call, whatever you need, I'm here to help you. And I really hope that you get the most out of this course. Thanks a lot, and have a great Memorial Day weekend.